Hey traders, Nick Shaheen here looking at Bitcoin. I don't personally trade it. I have traded indirectly through Overstock and Square, successfully I should say. But I do have a lot of friends that do, and I keep track of it just from the technical perspective. Okay, so it's in the news today. It's down. I think it was sharply, something happened today intraday. Regardless, here's the skinny on it, the way I see it. So Bitcoin, what is it? Is it valuable? It's valuable if people want it, and people want it, therefore it'll be valuable until they decide it's not. Just like gold. There's no reason why gold itself is valuable except that people want it, and it's hard to get. In this case, it's people want it, and it's impossible to get any further than what's already there. So that even makes it more valuable than gold from that perspective, because that's it. It's a finite number of coins. So having said that, I'm not going to argue whether it's cheap or expensive. I'm just going to look at the price action. Recently, it had a breakout in the making and was quickly reversed. These are daily candles. So this was a tremendous blow to the longs. It looked like, okay, it's on its way to come back to here. I don't remember when I did the last video, but it was telling you, I posted several times that this will come and this will come, and everything came as far as 7,000, test of 6,000 back here. It bounced off of that one. This was like the tremendous blow should had it broken below it. But now it has consolidated a while to where you can say, okay, there's support at some level. So if I extend that part out, this neckline, it's like a rubber band area, and it allows me to trade. So if I'm bullish and I have a base below me where it's been tested over and over, then I have faith that it's a springboard rather than a trap door. And then I can put my bullish positions if I want to. Now, furthermore, in this case, if you can consider it as higher lows, right? And maybe this one can argue is falling apart, but not really. It's still consolidating this area, which has been pivot for a while. If right here is a breakout. They came, fell through it, but I can call this as, that's a support. So resistance here, then breakout, then support. Then I can argue this was support, with an overshoot down here. And here they are testing it again. So if this white box area holds, then this consolidation should result to the upside and maybe continue on their way to come back to here. So why don't I put here as a target? Because I have to look left and see where was the last time they fought over it. Anytime they fight over a zone, whoever fought over it, if they come back to that zone, they're likely to fight over it again, thereby creating congestion. So congestion on the way up is resistance, on the way down it's support. That's my plain simple English of explaining prior resistance, forward support, and all that junk that people like to jargon out. It's very simply whoever traded and whatever machines over this area, when they come back to it, they quote clean it up by actually fighting over it. And then you have a nice volume profile over the long term. So shorting it here is probably a short-term trade, but overall, if its value is going to continue to be as it is, then even if it's not increasing, just with the passing of time is going to migrate higher, in my opinion. So if somebody going long here, I can't blame them. If somebody's shorting them, I think maybe they already know something that's going to come out in the next few days or weeks in order to do it as a trade, because it's bouncing every time it falls below where it should be. So this is my 2 cents on Bitcoin. I'm not saying go long. I don't know what Overstock did. I think they just reported and got hammered. Yeah. So maybe I wouldn't touch that. I know Square is in the clouds because I'm long it. And there we go. Target 1 met, target 2 is on its way. So Bitcoin is in the eye of the beholder. What is it? It's just electronic cash. People say, it's being used for illicit activity. Same as cash. Nobody's going to pay by check if they're committing a crime. It's cash is not traceable. I hand you a bill unless somebody films me handing it to you. It's cash, and you stash it away. Same with the coins, except they're digital and they can go everywhere, anywhere pretty quickly. So that's why they're attractive. And I see the value of it. Now, blockchain as a technology is a completely different debate. All right. I know there's going to be technology moving money down the line. Is there blockchain? I don't know. It's above my pay grade. I'm an engineer, but not that involved into writing code to move money from one place to another. You need some sort of a forensic engineer / financier or somebody that works with banks in order to figure that one out. So Nick signing out. If you have any questions, you can email me at sellspreads@gmail.com. That's sellspreads@gmail.com. What is that noise? It's been doing that all day in my office. I can't figure it out.